A chance encounter with a flat tire changed everything for a young boy. One simple act of kindness, no strings attached, and his entire future was rewritten. Ever wonder how one small decision could alter the course of your life forever? Before we dive into this incredible story, welcome to Zanimal. If you enjoy stories that inspire and captivate, make sure to like and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We'd love to know. Meet Malik. He's just 12 years old, living in a small neighborhood with big dreams. Despite having little in terms of resources, he has something far more valuable, a heart full of ambition. Every day, he walks the same streets, dreaming of a future that seems far out of reach. But little did Malik know, his chance to change everything was just around the corner. Malik isn't just any boy. He's kind-hearted, always ready to lend a hand when others need it. He's hard-working, never shying away from a challenge, no matter how tough. And most importantly, he's determined. He knows his circumstances don't define him. In his heart, he believes that one day, he'll break free and achieve his dreams, no matter what it takes. One afternoon, as Malik was walking home, he noticed something unusual. A sleek, expensive car was parked by the side of the road, its tire completely flat. The owner, a well-dressed man, was struggling to lift the spare tire, clearly frustrated. It was a sight that most would ignore. But not Malik. He saw someone in need, and he knew he could help. Without a second thought, Malik walked up to the man. "Excuse me, sir. Can I help you with that tire?" he asked. The man looked up, surprised. Most people would have walked past, but Malik wasn't like most people. He didn't know the man. He didn't expect anything in return. All he saw was someone in need, and that was enough for him to act. As Malik worked on the tire, the man couldn't help but strike up a conversation. "You're a good kid," he said, watching Malik focus. "Most people would have just walked by, but you stopped to help. What's your name?" "Malik," the boy replied, tightening the lug nuts with care. The man smiled, impressed. "Malik, huh? You remind me of myself when I was your age. Always wanting to help, always trying to do more. What do you want to be when you grow up?" Malik paused for a moment, then looked up, his eyes bright with hope. "I want to be an engineer. I love building things. Stuff that can change the world." The millionaire's expression softened. "I can see that. You've got a good heart, Malik. Keep that passion alive, and you're going to go places." The millionaire raised an eyebrow, clearly interested. "An engineer, huh? That's a big dream for someone your age." Malik nodded, his hands still working on the tire. "Yeah, I love building things. I want to create stuff that can make a real difference, like things that help people and change the world." The man smiled, clearly impressed by the boy's ambition. "I like that. Most kids your age don't think that big. You've got a fire in you, Malik. Don't let anyone put that out." The millionaire leaned in, a thoughtful look on his face. "You know, Malik, I admire your ambition. When I was your age, I had big dreams, too. I wanted to build things, change the world, just like you. But like everyone else, I had to start somewhere small, working my way up." Malik looked up, eager to hear more. "So, you built things too?" The millionaire nodded. "I did. And let me tell you, it's not easy. There will be people who doubt you. But if you stick with it, if you keep that fire burning, you'll find your way. You remind me a lot of myself when I was your age. Don't ever lose that passion, Malik." With the tire fixed, Malik stood up, dusting off his hands. The millionaire smiled, relieved. "You did a great job, Malik. Most people would have just driven off, but you stopped." Malik smiled shyly, and before he could respond, the millionaire reached into his wallet and pulled out a business card. "Take this," he said, handing it to Malik. "If you ever need anything, advice, help, anything, don't hesitate to call. You've got a lot of potential." Malik looked at the card, a little surprised, but nodded. "Thanks, I'll remember that." Malik took the card, still unsure of what it really meant. "Thanks," he said quietly, slipping it into his pocket. He didn't fully understand the magnitude of the offer, but something about the millionaire's words stuck with him. As he walked away, Malik couldn't help but wonder, why would this man, a total stranger, offer him help without asking for anything in return? Little did he know, this small exchange was about to set a series of events in motion that would change his life forever. Years passed, and Malik grew older. Now a young adult, he was determined to pursue his dream of becoming an engineer. But the road wasn't easy. College applications were stressful, and with limited resources, he faced one obstacle after another. His grades were good, but the financial burden of tuition was overwhelming. Every day, Malik found himself questioning if his dream was even possible. He couldn't help but wonder, was he really cut out for this? Would he ever get the chance to prove himself? As Malik sat at his desk, staring at the pile of college applications and scholarship forms, his mind drifted back to that day. The flat tire, the millionaire's kindness, and the business card. He pulled it out of his wallet, running his fingers over the edges. He had never called anyone for help before. But something about the man's words stayed with him. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to call. With a deep breath, Malik picked up his phone. His heart raced as he dialed the number. This could be the chance he needed, the opportunity to change his future. He didn't know what would happen, but he knew he couldn't let this moment slip by. When the millionaire answered the phone, Malik's voice trembled with uncertainty. "Hello, sir. This is Malik, the boy who helped you with your flat tire a few years ago." The man immediately remembered. "Malik, of course I remember you. How have you been?" Malik took a deep breath and explained his situation, the struggles with college applications, the financial challenges, and the uncertainty about his future. The millionaire listened patiently, then said, "You've got the drive, Malik. That's what matters most. I can't promise it'll be easy, but I can promise I'll help. I'll guide you through the process, and I'll connect you with people who can open doors. You've got potential, and I'm going to make sure you don't give up on your dream." For the first time in years, Malik felt a weight lift off his shoulders. The path ahead wasn't clear, but he now had someone who believed in him, and with that belief, his future began to change. Malik's life had been changed in ways he could never have imagined, all because of one simple act of kindness. A flat tire, a young boy willing to help, and a millionaire who saw potential in him. It's incredible how one small decision, something that seemed so insignificant at the time, can create a ripple effect that alters the course of an entire life. The lesson is clear. Kindness doesn't just change someone's day, it can change their future. You never know how one small act, no matter how simple, can set something big in motion. So, the next time you're in a position to help, remember Malik's story. You might just be changing someone's life forever. In the end, Malik's story proves that kindness is more than just a simple gesture. It can be life-changing. One small act of helping someone in need set in motion a chain of events that changed his future forever. Whether it's offering a hand with a flat tire or showing compassion when it's least expected, you never know how your kindness might impact someone else's life. So remember, your actions, no matter how small, have the power to create ripples that can transform the world around you. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one small act of kindness you've done or received that changed your life? Drop your story in the comments below. Let's inspire each other and spread some positivity. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring tales that can change the way you see the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an uplifting moment. Stay tuned for more powerful stories, and remember, kindness can change everything.